Boom, baby. We're back. We're talking about TJ Dillishaw today. I'm honestly curious. What are they gonna do with TJ Dillishaw when he comes back from suspension? I believe he's eligible to fight in January, right? What's kind of weird and kind of interesting to me is how Petr Yan and Aljamain Sterling fight is off. It's postponed. It's supposed to take place in February now, right? If I'm Aljamain Sterling, I'm kind of sweating right now because TJ Dillashaw is going to come back, and he stated in the past when he was suspended that when he comes back from suspension, he thinks that the UFC is going to give him an immediate title shot. And, we all know TJ Dillashaw has a bigger name. He has a lot of curiosity behind him right now. How is he going to look after, coming back from being, on PEDs and something as serious as EPO? I'm sure a lot of fans are curious and want to see how he's going to look, when he comes back and fights the top guys again. And if he's eligible to fight in January, we've seen crazier things done before in the past. Will TJ Dillashaw skip Aljamain Sterling? Will they try to make a Petr Yan Dillashaw fight? Will, someone like Cejudo come back? That's another question that's up in the air. But, I'm really curious. I would love to interview a guy like TJ Dillashaw and kind of pry a little bit of, how he's been dealing with the circumstances, what he's done to kind of rejuvenate his body, his system, to get back to natural and normal again. What things has he been working on in his time off? Has he changed coaches? Is he still working as much with Dwayne Ludwig as he was in the past? Because I've noticed he's been working with different guys here and there. I think Tyler Wombles or something like that. I don't know if that's like a new coach of his or not, or if he's just kind of working on some new things with new people. I'm curious, where his training camp's going to be, where his weight's at right now, how he's feeling, how he's dealing with the circumstances, who he's been training with, etc. So I'm really interested to see how TJ Dillashaw looks coming back. Is he going to be the same guy? That guy was putting in work in title fights, never slowing down. And, a lot of the rumors were like the EPO and the PEDs were going on for quite some time. And we don't know how long that was going on for. But, I'm kind of interested in how much of a factor it's going to be, because that's a big mental confidence. When you have some shit in your system and you know that you can't be stopped and you're never going to get tired, like that's some serious mental confidence that, when you come off of that stuff, if you had been on that stuff for quite some time, it's going to be a hard mental adjustment to be at that same level of confidence that you were while you were on that stuff, just demolishing guys, walking through guys. But I'm really curious. I saw Dillashaw put on a lot of muscle, a lot of size. I guess he was trying to work on just kind of building a natural strength and base for his body first, and then kind of take it from there and start to revamp the training camp for his next fight. We haven't really heard much, though. We haven't heard him in the media at all. We haven't heard from the UFC. We don't know when he's going to fight, who he's going to fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if some sneaky, crazy shit happens where they kind of slide him into a title fight right away, or they kind of maybe slide him into a number one contender fight somehow. There's a lot to be said for now the Aljamain Sterling and Petr Yan fight being delayed to February. There's a lot of openings now. There's a lot of questions, and there's a lot of curiosity on my point for sure. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you think TJ Dillashaw is going to fight in his comeback fight? What do you think the UFC is going to do with him? And how do you see him faring, nowadays versus before? Leave the comments below if you want. If you can, give a thumbs up on the video. I really appreciate it. Let's get these subscribers up. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BrianBoom135. And we'll be back, baby. Boom.